Okay, good late morning, everyone. This is Michael Venezia, head trader, one of the coaches at TradeView Markets. Okay, it's last day of the quarter, last day of the 6 months. Tuesday's July 4th, as we went over yesterday's video. I believe that Monday we close at 1 o'clock. If you want to do it, check out the TradeView Markets site, poke around there. We have all the schedules, everything you need to do. As I punch in the TradeGATEHub, this will be abbreviated. VIX still low. Apple got the upgrade, and it's, Microsoft, a lot of the stocks that the theme is a lot of stocks that look like they've been breaking down to a degree are teetering one way or another. There's the VNO that we had yesterday. Gave you that one the calls, and that had activist takeover. How you doing? And it's Tony Pistachio. Listen, I'm going to go to my screen, and it's self-explanatory at this point. Where are we? Okay, share screen. Here we go. Okay, Apple got the street high upgrade. Here you go. Last day of the quarter, all the mutual funds have marked that everybody's in the pool. RSI, you go to the daily record. RSI, you go to the weekly. Not even there yet, approaching it. So keep that in mind. It's interesting. Microsoft, same thing. Microsoft yesterday looked like it could drive the market a little bit lower. Right here, I mean, it had some volume yesterday, and it was below the moving averages, had a chance, and now it just went the other way. So anybody that's offside is chasing. I don't know what I would do here, but certainly it's more of a gauge of what the market's doing at this moment. Here are the spies. You know what? To be honest, actually, I shouldn't say that. To be honest, I'm always honest. I had the wrong stocks. I had a lot of Moss, barely even moved. I had a lot of SM. I had to sell it as a trade. I still have it in the fund. SM didn't go. Where did I sell it? I sold it like 31.20. So what did I leave on the table? 31.40. Hi, coach. You know what I mean? It just didn't pop. I was in the wrong rotation. Another one, CF. Didn't really pop. Here's CF. I thought it was going to go. Where's CF now? It's up 50 cents. The market's going berserk. And I'm up with stock in 50 cents, and every one of my stocks are going. Roblox, by the way, 2 days down looked like it was going to go, held the moving averages. So, you know what? It's active trading. Joby, another active stock, very active. Joby traded. What else? Lucid following through. Riven worked. Now it's breaking out. Riven. Nobody wanted it. Lucid, same thing. I'm in it. XPEV, Upstart, Planeteer. I'm actually short some Planeteer. I'm not going to lie. AI is coming in a little bit. Is it AI? Nope. EOG oils, I picked the wrong ones. Apache worked. Why did Apache work? I'm not quite sure. Uh-oh. SDGR is going nuts here. I'm in that. 5084 SDGR. Look at that SDGR. I swear to God, I can't tell you. I thought this was a value play. I was buying at 16 and 18 all the end of last year for plays, and it didn't work. Now it's 50. SDGR. You get the picture, gents. What's going on here with this thing? It's going up at the moment. SDGR. Somebody might be talking about it. SDGR. Crude going up. Tesla. SDGR. Give me a second. No news on it. Where is this freaking thing again? SDGR. 5085. Just don't hold it. Okay. Shop. Pins was acting well for a little bit. Now it looks okay. Maybe that's a weekly. Maybe it's glued to the 200-day gap up. Pins you got to look at again. Even Snap was up. So you know what? They're buying it's still rotational, but they're buying the laggards. Target's down. That's no surprise. Coin, huge reversal. The air came out of the punch bowl a little bit there. Coin, 75. I turned around, literally. I turned around and heated up my tea in the microwave. It was 68. Whatever. Wayfair. Screw you. Cole's no good. ENVX, Carvana, up short a little bit. It went below the gap 25, 26.13. Listen, I think the worst moves in Carvana are over, to be honest. The squeeze already happened. The volume took it out. That was the move of the squeeze. So I'm going to have to play around with it, if you will. What else is going? FCX, Meta, SC, Amazon, Apple. Listen, it's all up to Apple. I believe it's up to Apple, JP Morgan, Microsoft, AMD, As we talked yesterday with Coach on the video, 11 o'clock, in a gap zone. Now it probably goes back to the gap. Like, what is it? 117? Yeah, around 117, 115. We'll see what happens there. MU, I told you, somebody wanted out of it. We think that the rest of the semis would be down, but this is stock specific. MU stock reversed yesterday on huge volume. Opened up this morning, 65. Now it's 63. How you doing? Market's coming in a little bit. Okay, what am I in? I'm in. You know what? I'm in short. Actually, if I wasn't down on positions, I would cut. I would hold it. IONQ. I'm up nicely in this thing. Where am I? IONQ. I have to take some off of this. I think 4,000. Something's hurting me. What's hurting me? Carnival. That you know. I want to make a point. Okay, this is the point. And I'm going to leave it off with this. It's going to be brief. It's one of the more important points I'm going to ever make. And that's, it's boring. It's not sexy. It's fundamental. And it's this. Let me go to TradeGATEHub. Oh, the fucking thing just bounced again. Excuse me. It's this. Okay. Believe me. I stopped trading. I had a rule I implemented last year, at the beginning of the year. No stocks under $3. It's been helping. Now what I'm going to do is follow this rule. IOQ, I was going to cover it. Look at this thing bounce like that. Bastards. Okay. Is this. Let's go back to TGH. It's a 2-in-1 deal. Be in the room all day, and I'm going to be obviously acting. I'm doing, is this. Just make sure it's on. Okay. Hobby's a good guy. Every big loss I've ever taken started with a small loss. Small positioning, man. Small positions turn out to be the biggest losers. Trust me. That I didn't want to take because I meant swallowing my pride. Hold on. Okay. That's happened with me in CCL. Yesterday, this is the chart 4 minute in CCL. Yesterday, I had a chance to break even in it after I shorted on the open. 1773, 1693. That came back nicely. I could have had it. Now I shorted more. Now I'm down, and now it's a problem. You know what I mean? It's not even overbought. My average price, as you can see here, is what? 1721. I have too much of it. Do I think it topped? I don't know. It shouldn't. It's, you know, it's just another thing is when you're trading and you have losses and you're just about to get to the break-even point, and you're trying to break even. One of two things happen. Either you take it off at break even and it goes down even further and you miss the trade, or if it just gets there and doesn't, especially in a contra trade, if you're contra trading something and you're trying to break even, it just doesn't get there and it goes back again. That's when the losses can really go up. So be careful of that. As a lesson that I retaught myself, if you will, I guess you could say. AMD, Joby going up. There's Joby. This Joby was good. It's an active stock. 6 to 12, trading 17 million a day. Run as a short. Coin still doing nothing. VNO, Riven, Lucid still acting with a Lucid bottom. I'm in the fund, believe it or not. Planeteer, I got some short, but you know what? That just moves. Planeteer. That's why my moves are coming so. My P&L is moving so sharply. These moves are huge. IONQ, SDGR, Carvana, Delta, ENVX. I'm in that. ENVX I covered well. I took some pain. I was early. Stock was 8. Am I in the influence? Make sure I'm on charts so people don't yell at me. All right, ENVX is the long term. Good trader. Stock has gone from 12 to 17. Shorted it on the open. Actually, shorted pre-market. 18 it was. 18 pre-market. Covered it 1750. 1755. I still have a little bit, as you can see. My average price. That's not my average price. That can't be correct. That's because I took some off. 1650. Look, that's the gap. All right, it is what it is. Any questions, anybody? Let's leave off with the wise guys. It's the end of the quarter. If you didn't make the money by the end of the quarter or the end of the half a year, you're not going to do it now. So let's leave with the wise guys into an abbreviated Monday. Never short a dull market. Keep that in mind. But you also have to keep this in mind. Hold on a second. Keep this in mind. This is where we are. All right. Beware. I know Apple got the upgrade. I don't think there's any more people to upgrade it yet. Microsoft, Apple holding it. The same thing. All these companies are holding the tech stocks. They're holding the indices up. Apple, Microsoft. All right. So keep that in mind. Wise guys, what are you doing today? Anything's going to be a day, I bet. And if anything isn't, then I'm going to write it down. 1797, you bastard on the CNBX, you bitch. I want out of this. It was just freaking, I turned it before I started the video, it was 1760. All right. Hymns bearish. Tech. Oh, you know what's weak? Of course, Lewis. Retail. Of course, retail's weak. SoFi bearish. Had the news. McGilligan, do it on your own time. What is this? CTA exposure. Do your math. Oh my God. All right, might have to take a little bit more pain if you're on the short side. IWM bullish, the one I begged everybody to buy. Begged you. Although it did open up nicely, it's lagging now because the Nasdaq's going. MDB winner. VIX. I mean, come on here. It's getting to be the old so. Listen, you're going to be wrong before you're right if you're going the other way. Anti-VIX, we're a little sold, a little heavy. General Motors bullish until August. All right, I have an interest. CCL July. Ugh. Planeteer bullish June. You're gonna have to freaking fight my V for that one. That's for freaking sure. Planeteer. I'm in that. Pardon me. Sting. Shippers. Shippers. You know what I saw up to this morning? Fro. That came back in. All right. ABBV calls August. Interesting. Sting August calls shipper. SDGR is speaking about it. Multiple January sweeps. Report in early August. SDGR. Little frothy. Gap. Oh, my Lord, SDGR. January sweeps. All right, SDGR is the one. Here's the chart. Still going up this thing. Just at the 50-40 SDGR, the chart. There it is. Nonstop. Futures. Apple, is it nonstop still? No, off the highs. Microsoft, not nonstop. Pins negative. IONQ, I'm in that. SDGR, not going to short it. Affirm went down. Listen, you see SoFi go down, you short Affirm. It's in the sector. Affirm, the credit company. How you doing? Oh, my on charts. I'm sorry, I have to go on my screen. People yell at me all the time. Get back on the screen. Path, no good. GME, Upstart. Where's Carvana? Carvana, giddy up. SDGR. They're freaking flying this thing. But you know what? It went up on no volume. It says 633,000. It's going up on airballs, as Mikey Hahn would say. You know what I mean? All right. Any questions? I made it abbreviated because right now I can't believe how many positions I have. I'm over trading. I'm not trading poorly. I'm over trading. RXT. I saw the RXT. Rackspace. I saw Rackspace. I did see it. G Money. And you know why he brings it up? Because I'm going to tell you why. Gerard doesn't trade these $2 stocks. And he doesn't trade relative. He trades usually best of breed G Money. But you know what? RXT had option flow. He saw it. It had volume coming in recently. And he didn't split the atom because Gerard, and everybody should know, with his option activity, which he sees, and it's acting, it has good relative price action, which it did. $1 to $2.50. Look at that. Nice trade. Gee, that's all you need. You know what? I can't trade it anyway. It's under 3. Once it gets to 301 right here at the 200 day, I'll probably buy it, and that'll be the top. And I bought a $3 on one stock. We'll go back to 240. It is what it is. Okay, and here's a private Twitter feed, one of the best I know. Matter of fact, he's the best futures trader I know. Rotation making it hard for ES to take highs again. Can't be anyone wanting to sell some stocks and buy bonds. I know. What is this? Jesus. I'll be on a block, housekeeping note. I'll be on a block leave after today, returning mid-July. Whoa. That's in trouble. Even Jesus needs a, you know what? Good for you. I might do the same thing. Everybody needs a little time away. You know, it's on XPEP bullish. This one worked. Just worked beautiful. Look at the chart. Good volume. It it rested. It had every chance to pull back, and then boom, XPEV took you right up. As I thought, LI, as I said last night, was a good short. And you know what? LI opened, I think, unchanged or something, and then you saw XPEV and it ripped. 34.71 XPEV. All right, let's go to some flow. The VIX right here. You know what? Listen, I like Mark, his name is Mark. Mark said, I wouldn't be surprised if some people took off the table. Monday's a abbreviated day, never short a dull market, thin trading. Tuesday, July 4th. Wednesday's when we start up again actively. So if the VIX is still, waffling, volatility, I'm not, first of all, it's the biggest loser in the fund because I'm buying protection. But I would, there's a lot baked in. There's a lot baked in, including the end of the quarter, the end of the half, where past Wednesday and Thursday, including leading today on some smaller funds. Everybody's really going in. We just wanted to go all in just to be on the books. So a little rest or pullback would be appropriate, would be actually necessary, or else things can even go further and get out of hand. And if they get stretched even more, they're going to come back further. So what you need now is some digestion. Either way, the bulls want a pullback for digestion, and the bears want to pull back for natural reasons. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in. It was one of those weeks. It's always one of those weeks because everybody was participating. And if you missed anything, please go to the Red YouTube channel on TradeGATEHub right here, and you will see our streams. Coach 156 views, killing the views. And we're approaching 3,000 subscribers. I wouldn't be by the way, I wouldn't be surprised. I would take the over on about a month and a half, considering the marketing team that you've seen making a great push on making all our financial instruments products getting better, or including TradeGATEHub and everything on TradeView Markets. So go back and listen to me. And if you missed anything for the past week, I do a video every day at 11 o'clock. Coach and I do one on Tuesday and Thursday at 11:30. Coach every day at 9. Being here all day naturally, trade well, and have a plan. Cheers.